And it was a great privilege to meet Gavin because he's had a lot of suffering in his life.
Yeah.
When Gavin was there, he talked about the fact that he shares your bedroom.
Yes.
Can you understand why people would worry about that?
Because they're ignorant.
But is it really appropriate for a 44-year-old man to share a bedroom with a child who is not related to him at all?
That's a beautiful thing.
That's not a worrying thing?
Why should they be worrying? Who's the criminal? Who's Jack the Ripper in the room? This is a guy trying to help heal a child. I'm sleeping in a sleeping bag on the floor. I gave him the bed because he has a brother named Star. So him and Star took the bed, and I'm on the floor in the sleeping bag.
Did you ever sleep in the bed with them?
No. But I have slept in the bed with many children. I sleep in the bed with all of them. When Macaulay Culkin were little, Kieran Culkin would sleep on this side. Macaulay Culkin's on this side. His sister's in there. We're all just jamming the bed. You know, we wake up like dawn and go in the hot air balloon. You know, we have the footage. I have all that footage.
Is that right, Michael?
It's very right. It's very loving. That's what the world needs now.
In 2003, the world tuned in to watch Living with Michael Jackson, a documentary by journalist Martin Bashir that promised an intimate look into the life of the king of pop. Little did viewers know that this documentary would be a pivotal moment in the turbulent life and career of Michael Jackson. Living with Michael Jackson became a catalyst for the 2005 trial that would forever alter the legacy of the music legend. The documentary's genesis lay in a series of interviews Bashir had conducted with Michael Jackson. Bashir, known for his hard-hitting journalism, approached Jackson with promises of a fair and honest portrayal. However, as the documentary unfolded, it became increasingly evident that Bashir had his own agenda, one that aimed to sensationalize Jackson's life and further cement the narrative that had already taken root in the media, the narrative of a bizarre and eccentric pop star. The narrative of eccentricity throughout the documentary, Bashir employed loaded words like bizarre and weird to describe various aspects of Jackson's life and behavior. These terms were used repeatedly and strategically, creating an underlying sense of sensationalism and peculiarity surrounding the pop icon. Bashir's consistent use of these words wasn't merely journalistic commentary. It was a conscious effort to manipulate public perception, painting Jackson as an enigmatic figure whose behavior needed scrutiny as Living with Michael Jackson aired. It garnered significant attention and sparked a media frenzy. The documentary portrayed Michael as a devoted father and a creative genius, but Bashir's use of these negative descriptors overshadowed that portrayal. Viewers and the media seized upon the sensationalism, further cementing the narrative that Michael Jackson was weird and potentially engaging in inappropriate behavior with children. The fallout from Living with Michael Jackson was profound. The documentary played a pivotal role in triggering legal action against Michael Jackson. In 2003, just a few months after the documentary's release, he was arrested and charged with multiple counts of child molestation and conspiracy. The trial would not take place until 2005, and it would be one of the most high-profile legal battles in history. The 2005 trial was a relentless media spectacle. It had a profound impact on Michael Jackson's life, reputation, and finances. He was acquitted of all charges, but the damage to his image was already done. The documentary, with its prejudiced portrayal, had planted seeds of doubt and suspicion in the public's mind, which persisted throughout the trial. Conclusion: Living with Michael Jackson was more than just a documentary. It was a turning point in the life of the king of pop. The intentional use of negative language by Martin Bashir contributed significantly to the sensationalized image of Michael Jackson and played a central role in pushing him into a legal battle that would forever define his legacy. It serves as a stark reminder of the power of media to shape public perception and influence the course of justice. However, what is particularly striking about this documentary is that, despite Bashir's apparent agenda, Michael Jackson came across as nothing short of perfect in his demeanor throughout the film. He was remarkably kind, open, and candid about various aspects of his life. The documentary offered a unique and intimate glimpse into his world, including his relationships, his creative process, and even his role as a father to his children. This portrayal of Michael as a loving and genuine person was in stark contrast to the negative language that Bashir continued to use. Tragically, Martin Bashir's actions went beyond biased journalism. His documentary not only portrayed Michael Jackson in a misleading light, but also deeply betrayed the trust that Jackson had placed in him. This betrayal had far-reaching consequences, as it contributed significantly to the tarnishing of Michael's public image and ultimately played a role in the legal troubles he faced, including the highly publicized 2005 trial. The documentary effectively amplified the negative perception of the pop icon, which had long-lasting repercussions on his reputation, making it a watershed moment in the tumultuous life of one of the most iconic entertainers in history.
Certainly when I made the documentary, there was a small part of that which contained a controversy concerning his relationship with other young people. But the truth is that he was never convicted of any crime. I never saw any wrongdoing myself. And whilst his lifestyle may have been a bit unorthodox, I don't believe it was criminal.